Insane, bro. Let's see. Hello? Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me now. You should be able to hear me now, bro. Crazy. I knew it. I knew it. Yes. I was like sitting here, I was thinking, I was like, there's one thing there. I know for a fact. I know for a fucking fact. I was gonna mess something up. I switched from OBS from Streamlabs to OBS. So that's why I started. Why I started kind of late, bro. What's it called? I had some technical difficulties getting everything moved over. Mike, what's up, baby? You see the Dobokai shirt? I got you this time. I got you this time. Let's go. So yeah, that should be it. Let me check around the rest of this stream thing to make sure everything else is good. Okay, everything else looks good. All right, swag. Fire. Oh my god, let's go. Okay, let me turn that shit back on. Did it switch? Oh no. Hold on, guys. Give me a sec. Can I use both? Damn, that sounds like shit now. Oh wait, no, I clicked the wrong one. Okay, cool. Can you guys hear the music? Can you hear the music fine? Ah, thank you, bro. Thank you. All the boys are here. Yes, sir. What's up, Den? How's it going, homeboy? How's it going? Okay, so a couple of things before we start. Oh shit. Okay, cool. First things first. A lot of things going on with the channel this year. Okay, is it too loud or anything like that? Let me know if it's too loud so I can turn it down. Insane. Garbage music, bruh. Insane. Okay. It's good. Okay. So like I was saying, a lot of new things going on with the channel this year. I spent a lot of time during the break kind of figuring out like where I wanted to go next. I also kind of wanted to decide like what I wanted to like I fucked that up. What I wanted to have like stick for the channel, you know what I mean? Just sort of see like, you know, what worked from last year and how that's gonna go into this year, and you know, just like gaming, you know, gaming IRL basically, just trying to come up with a game plan and then move forward with that. And I realized a couple of things. First thing, and I just want to let you guys know this right off the bat, I think I'm still gonna do some Sonic shit, but I'm also gonna go back to how I was doing it before I started doing the Sonic shit, which is me doing like minimal Sonic shit. And it's not because I don't like Sonic or anything, it's just because what's it called, I enjoy a lot of different things. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy a lot of different, exactly, Kale, I game in different various ways, so it's like what's it called, I'd rather go back to just like talking about shit whenever I wanted to talk about shit. I feel like I got better videos out of it too. Not to say the Sonic stuff is bad, like I still think on a technical level, right, the Black Knight video is like without a doubt like my best video yet, but I do think I just got more like unique and interesting videos when I was talking about other shit. I felt like I was challenging myself a little bit a bit more. Yeah, I don't want to be known as a Sonic guy either. I thought about this a lot, guys. I was like, I don't want to be like, oh, that guy, he talks about Sonic the Hedgehog all the time and stuff like that. I love Sonic, you know, that's my dude and whatnot. But ultimately, I kind of want to be like my own person, you know what I mean? And again, just kind of like get to that point where, what's it called? I'm just like kind of making shit, and then y'all are consuming it, and that's the whole relationship, you know, we're good. I'm gaming, you're gaming, everyone's gaming. So there's that. Also, just know I got some like actual like new shit coming up soon. What's it called? Within this month, hopefully. I'm hoping for this month. I have no clue if it's gonna be within the month, but I'm hoping that this month or maybe early February I can debut a new video, and this is something I wanted to do with Decryption like for a while actually, so I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be like a very I don't know, a very like, it's gonna be cool as fuck. That's all I can say. It's gonna be cool as fuck, dude. So that's coming, and again, that's like end of this month, going into next month. Like, that's my estimated window. I'm not too sure yet. I gotta still, like, you know, plan some things out and whatnot, but that's kind of where we're going from there. And then I think, honestly, like, trajectory after that is probably, like, I think second part of Black Knight is going to be right after that, so I'm thinking February, March for that. And that's all I have so far, just, like, planning forward for, like, the next, like, 3 months, basically. Trying to figure out what I want to do and all that stuff. Yes, thank you, yeah. I've been trying to, I'm, like, I remember a while back, I was just, like, all over the place, bro, no drift, no nothing. I had to kind of, you know, work on it. Get something going for myself. But yeah, I think that's all I had to say, actually, like, for now, regarding, like, what's it called, the channel and any, like, new sort of, like, update with that. About Frontiers. Okay, hold on, sorry guys, I need to post this link, like, one more place, then we can start talking about Sonic the Hedgehog, good old Sonic the Hedgehog. New uploads, okay. Okay, and then let me, like, tweet the link out for all the epic gamers on Twitter, and then we can go from there, dude. All the latest information. Oh wait, dude, oh my god, Sonic the Hedgehog Frontiers, dude, hold on, that's not Sonic, SEGA, Sonic U. I think that's it, actually. Wait, I could put, let's go, dude. Let's go. Okay. Alright. Yes, bro. Self-promoting. We gotta get the word out there. But yeah, a lot to talk about, bro. A lot to talk about. I'm not even gonna lie. What's it called? The stuff with the trailer and then everything that came out after the trailer. Super interesting. I think first, what I kind of want to do is I want to watch. I literally saw it once. I saw it at the Game Awards. What I want to do right now is I want to watch the trailer again, like right on stream, and then talk about it directly after. Because I remember I just kind of saw it at the Game Awards and then that was it. So let's go with that. Okay. Let me switch to the other camera 2. Deactivate and reactivate. Okay. And I think I have a window capture up already. This one, I guess that works. Show that. Okay, sick. All right, so trailers pulled up. Let's watch this. Let's see what's going on here. Because again, I only saw it once. I saw it like the one time. I kind of want to give it another go, see how I really feel about it. I mean, it looks nice. Yeah, this shit looks like really nice. I can give them that. Okay. Okay. All right, interesting. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that. I do think the in-game footage looks really nice. Um, like looking at it again for sure, definitely. I'm like, damn, that is really, really nice. Um, Super well done. I think another thing that I thought was kind of interesting, first and foremost, is like the. Let me go back. It's like the Sonic model that they're using here. Um, like this, I don't know, the only reason I find this interesting is because I remember the leak videos that I would make, and I remember explicitly in one of the leaks, I don't know which one, but the guy, he went out of his, maybe it was the Daiki, however you say that. It was the Daiki leak, but I think I remember in it they said the guy specifically, he was like, he looks more like Sonic and Unleashed, and the things like, the renders and all that stuff, much more high quality than Forces, more reminiscent of what we were getting back then. Um, I'm dead. I get that all the time, bro. My phone autocorrects my shit all the time, bro, for real. Um, okay. And I think, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's the same model, but I do think about just specifically what he said about the renders. I think that was interesting, in particular, because it's kind of true. Like, I got like the receipts pulled up and everything too, bro. What's it called? As soon as 2022 hit, the official like Sonic Japanese Twitter account, they updated their profile and banner did this and stuff like that. This is obviously like new stuff for Frontiers. Like they have the environment in the background, and people are saying this is a new render of Sonic. Um, I'll be honest, I'm not quite sure because like all the recent modern stuff kind of blends together, so it's hard for me. Like sometimes I'm like, I'm not sure, but I will say at the very least, this looks really good. This is much better than what we were getting back in like 2017 with Forces. And I remember like even like in 2017, I thought they were cool, like the Forces renders and stuff like that. I thought they were cool. But ultimately, like looking back on them now, I'm like, that's not really like, like that's kind of ugly. Um, yeah, yeah, sometimes like, yeah, that's what I'm like. That's what I'm like, Ender. I thought it looked kind of familiar to me, which is why I was like sitting there. I was like, I feel like I've seen this before. Um, but but no, yeah, it's just kind of like looking at it from like that angle. Um, I'm like, okay, okay, that's a good sign. I can give Sega that. If I can give Sega one thing, it's the fact that at the very least, I'm seeing different approaches. You know what I mean? I'm still like for me personally, I have to see like gameplay or something before I get to a point where I'm like, this is gonna be a like a good Sonic game or whatever you want. But like for me, what's it called? Just looking at it like right now, I think I'm more so in the camp of like, okay, like you like it seems like you're headed in the right direction. Now at this point, all I kind of need to see is like the game itself. Um, that's why I think it's so hard to talk about this game sometimes. It's like it was announced like not even. Let's just go back to the reveal date, right? It was revealed like a year ago, or not a year ago, but like half a year ago because it was June. That's when it was revealed and announced. And we're still at a point where we have in-game engine footage, but we don't have any actual gameplay. So like that's like something that I'm kind of you know tripped up on. The model could be a placeholder, but I feel like the look of Sonic should be something that's done first, so you can have a clean ass model for marketing purposes. I would agree too. I think for any Sonic game, like figuring out how you want Sonic to look is like probably like the best like first step. Um, just because like you gotta market it, and people are gonna spend the entirety of the game like looking at Sonic. Like that's probably like the when it comes to like graphical fidelity, top of the list. When it comes to like priorities, I think. Um, yeah, yeah, and I would agree with that too. Like more like more dynamism, more range, shit like that in like a post or not a post, but in like official renders, it's always welcome. I'm not going to be too upset about that. Like it's a good thing. Is essentially what I'm trying to say here is like so far, it does look kind of good. I also wanted to talk about how they're kind of going about marketing the game, at least at this point in time, because I think it's kind of interesting. Um, okay. So I think like a really good thing so far is Sega's really showing up when it comes to Frontiers, and I think that's something that they didn't do in 2017 with Forces. Well, maybe I shouldn't say really showing up, but at the very least, I can say they're showing up more than they did back in what's it called, in 2017 with Forces. Um, yeah, I'm hoping that's a placeholder. I really am. I don't want to. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at the Forces model for that entire game, bro. I'll be honest. I do not fuck with that model. Um, but yeah, they're at the very least, I feel like, showing up more than they were in 2017 with Forces. And I think that's like a really good thing, especially when it comes to how they talk about the game. You know, Forces was like a thing that it's like they announced it and then like they marketed it, but I feel like the game never came, you know what I mean? And like part of the reason I feel like that is because like most of the stuff they marketed was like the game itself, because it was like 3 hours, you know what I mean? I think the fact that at the very least they're being like a bit more secretive with it, but they're showing just enough to keep it like relevant when it comes to like, the Sonic community and like more importantly like investors and stuff like that. I think that's a good call. I think like in general, just seeing that type of like more like, I don't know what it is, like a goal oriented Sega when it comes to Sonic, you know? I think that's ultimately what I'm seeing. And again, it's like I don't feel I've seen that in a long time, actually. The last time I can remember where Sega like kind of really set out to do something with Sonic was like with Boom, you know? And Boom was like, that was a while ago. That was like 2014, I think, somewhere around that. Um, Hero assets, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm like. I feel that's what you have to put like the most care into, you know? Yeah, they really try to push Boom like hardcore. Like they really wanted people to what's it called? Let me turn on the music again. Let me turn on the music again. That'd be cool. I got kind of lost talking. But yeah, that's what I'm like. When they revealed it, there's barely even a game to show. Exactly, there's barely a game to show. And that's what I'm like. That's why I was the most worried about with Frontiers. I still can't say it because they haven't shown off the game. When they shown off the game, I think we'll be at a point where we can actually make like a legitimate like, okay, this is probably how it's gonna end. This is how it's probably gonna end out, or turn out. Hold on a second. Sorry, I forgot to put this on. It's actually really important I have this on because of my braces. I get like a lot of S's and stuff like that with the braces, so I need to have this on so the mic doesn't pop. So give me a second. Okay, let me see. I think I put that on wrong. I did. Okay. Yeah, let me turn that gain down too. Okay, hopefully that leads to some better audio. Sorry about that, but let's see what you guys say. Yeah, we might get gameplay in a few months with SXSW. I'm glad they have like a schedule for like revealing stuff like publicly. That's always like a really good thing, especially since again, they're being so secretive with the game. Like, I think it's important that they at the very least have like a flow when it comes to information and letting people know what's up, because I think it's good starting out, or not good, but I think you can get away with it starting out if you're more secretive about a game, because it's like you just announced it, and I think they're still in that little grace period, you know, or not even, I think now it's like the period's starting to end, you know. They had the whole latter half of last year because they announced it in June, so now it's like, okay, let's get the ball rolling, you know, let's see what's up. Excuse me, guys. But yeah, that's something I'm really excited for. Totally unrelated, but I do love the art style for these Sonic. I was gonna say Sonic Channel, but I don't think it's Sonic Channel. I think it's just like standalone artwork. But this is such a cool style. I really love it. Hopefully we get more of this this year. Just like this really cool stylized Sonic, you know. And again, I think that's what I like the most about this is, like, you know, there's some swagger there. You know what I mean? It's not totally static. You know, you could tell a lot. There's a lot of personality in this render, I feel. Which is really important, especially I feel when you're working with like a legacy icon character like Sonic the Hedgehog. He's one of those, like, it's like an instance where it's like people like are going in expecting something, you know what I mean? Because the series is like known for something. They're expectant that you deliver, and I think a great way to show people that first and foremost, very early on, without even having to say anything, is just making sure that legacy is kind of translated well into, again, the look of Sonic for the game. And if this is like how Sonic is gonna look on like Frontier's promotional material and stuff like that, I'm hoping it really translates into the game itself, and we get more dynamic expressions and like a different range of emotions with just like the idle animations and stuff like that. You know, I feel like Mario's doing idle animations better than Sonic is now, and I'm like, that's kind of weird, you know, because it's like something that Sonic started doing, you know, before Mario. So it's like, all right, guys, let's go back to the basics. I think it's another big thing I really want to see. Hold on a sec. I'm planning on buying it digital so I don't have to wait for delivery, but if they have some clean looking box art, yeah, I typically like doing games physically. I think it's just like cooler. I just like having the boxes and stuff and like being able to look at the box. But yeah, I think that's like the biggest thing. I totally lost my train of thought, I'll be honest. I forgot what I was saying before I read that comment. I'll be 100%. There's another thing I wanted to look at, and it was this. It was the Sega Sammy Management Meeting 2021 Major Questions document. Again, guys, I told you I got the receipts. Basically, I think this is like an investor debrief or something like that, where they answer like, you know, major questions investors have going into like new quarters and stuff like that. It says management meeting too, so I guess that's kind of what it is, just like, you know, figuring out like directions and shit. And there are a couple of questions about like the Sonic series as a whole, and like strategies about how they want to address it and like approach it going into the future. So I just wanted to read a couple of these. I didn't read it at all yet, but I wanted to go through it now just to kind of see for myself and see if like I can, you know, gauge like, not gauge anything, but I guess just seeing what direction what it is they're trying to accomplish, you know. I guess they did it in session, so this was the first session, growth strategy of consumer business. Okay, so the question was, looking at the video, Sonic Frontiers looks like an open world kind of concept. Is that correct? Also, if you have any target number of sales, can you please share? Okay, and their answer is for target number because this is a completely new title for the first time in many years, and we are planning for a global multi-platform rollout. We would like to go beyond the first year sales numbers of Sonic Forces, which is the previous title. For lifetime sales, we look forward to further increase. We would like for you to wait future I think that's is what they meant to say. It's a typo. We'd like for you to await future announcement for the details. But this is the title with no compromise in terms of quality. And that has taken on many new challenges. Originally, it was planned to be released on this year, the 30th anniversary of Sonic, but we've postponed the release for a year in order to further brush up the quality. Not only for this title, but during the development phase, we have been steadily conducting analysis to improve the quality of the title before release, such as introducing game testing based on external evaluations, and I have a feeling that it will become a good game and have a high expectations for it. Okay. Ooh, what's up? There's some more people in here. Let's see. What's up, Jaden? What's up? Good to see you, bro. I feel like the game wasn't going to be ready for 2021 no matter what. I know I shouldn't fall for it, but Sega's words are working for me at the moment. And like, I can kind of like get that. Like, that's like what I'm kind of starting to realize a little bit myself. Is like, again, I don't think I'm going to go into this like with like that idea of like, what is it? This game is going to be great. It's going to be the greatest thing that ever happened in Sonic the Hedgehog or whatever the fuck. That's not what I'm trying to say. But at the very least, I can recognize, like, you know, that Sega at the very least is kind of expressing some type of like, okay, things are kind of different. We're approaching this from a new angle. You know, here's what we've got. And I kind of like the attitude, you know? Like, it's a very clear shift in attitude. And I can get down with that, like 110%. It just kind of like I've never seen them talk this big before. Oh, hold on, I got you. Let me turn up the gain again and let me bring it closer. I don't think it's too loud. I think I'm just too far away from the mic. Sorry guys, I'm slouching a bit. Give me a sec. Let me scoot closer to the mic too. I think that'll help. And then I'll turn it down a little bit as well. Thank you, Mike. Okay, I think that's much better. But no, yeah, like, I agree. I don't think I've heard them talk like this big before. I like that they're more open about talking about the game. Yeah, I would agree too. I think that's a good thing. Because, like, they're not showing anything off yet, but I'm thinking back to, like, Forces. Forces was, like, really vague, upcoming release. Like, they would kind of just, like, say shit, and you would, like, sit there and kind of, like, you take it in, and you'd be like, you know what? You know what I mean? Like, that, there's a lot of that for me when I was, like, you know, like, awaiting Forces and news for that and stuff like that. Wait, the song is louder now? How to get louder? Wait, what? How to get louder? Insane. Listen, guys, as I always say, it's not a MonoCRYPTIC stream if there aren't fucking a bunch of technical difficulties. Let me see. What the general audience wants and what we want are completely different things. You know what? Okay, I actually do have something to say. I do have something to say about that. Give me a sec though. Let me fix this audio, bro. Let me fix this audio. Okay. Let me bring this down, maybe like properties. No. T. 10. Okay. All right, I'm gonna play it. Let me know if the audio is like decent now. How does it sound? Is it still like overpowering or anything like that? How is it? Does it sound good, guys? Yeah? Okay, awesome. So I actually do have something to say about what you said before, Dad, about the general audience thing. But yeah, I just remember Forces $40 game and very casual. Yeah, exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. I remember when Forces was coming out, I was sitting there and they were literally talking about it like, oh, it's gonna be $40. Just like casually. And I was sitting there, I was like, what? $40 for a new Sonic game? What? I remember. I kid you not, bro. Is it crazy I wonder what it is. Hold on. Actually, hold on. Let me do an audio check on my phone. Again, sorry guys, but I just switched to like OBS, so I'm having some problems with the program. All the Streamlabs settings didn't like go over properly, so. Okay, so now it's turned down a lot. Hopefully that's fine. Hopefully that's fine. Yeah, hopefully that's fine. But yeah, I think honestly, and this is like my own, you can call it like my own like industry philosophy or something like that. But I actually don't think what the hardcore fans want is that different from what the general audience wants, if I'm being like 100%. And the reason I say that is because with like characters like Sonic and like, you know, like Mario and stuff like that, like even Zelda, it's like these characters have like set, dedicated like legacies, you know what I mean? Like they've built reputations for themselves and whatnot. And I think that's the reason why so many people like latch onto it like that heavily. And because of that reason, it's literally like a situation where it's just like if it's not broken, then don't fix it, you know? And I think that's how it is with Sonic. I think actually if Sega were to not focus on what the fans want, right, but they make it a huge priority to create a product that is not only like new and fresh, but it still appeals to that core Sonic audience, right, they would make probably more money than they would appealing simply to the casual audience. I feel like if you do it in a legitimate sense, right, like you're taking feedback, you're trying your hardest to kind of like you know, pivot based on what the people who are like consistently interacting with this product have to say, right? I think again it's just like you get to a point where it's the product kind of starts cultivating itself in a weird way, you know? Because I look at it like talking about it like with the Sonic community and stuff like that. Realistically, Sega they have a lot of freedom and a lot of you know, they can take the series in so many different directions just because of the nature of the fan base. I feel like these people being, well, even me too, I don't know why I'm saying these people, people being like having like some kind of dedication to the thing, you know what I mean? It's like they care, you know what I mean, is what I'm saying. And it's like if you can utilize that properly, you know what I mean, like you tap into that market and you really tap into it, like it's just gonna set you up for success. That's also another new thing, the playtesting for Frontiers and mini focus groups is a new thing for them. Yeah, exactly. Like getting people who like played Sonic Forces to come like into like, you know, whatever location you choose, play Sonic Frontiers, and then give you feedback based on like what they played like in 2017 with Forces, and comparing it to the demo for Frontiers. I think that in general, it's like, it literally is like, just putting them in such a better position before. Like you said, they haven't done that before. And I, at the very least, can acknowledge that it's different. We don't know how it's gonna turn out yet, because like honestly, like to see how it's gonna be, how the game's gonna be, we just gotta wait for the game to come out itself. Or at the very least, we gotta wait to see some gameplay. But yeah, I think it's a thing where like, you know, as of right now, it's we're kind of at a point where it's like, oh, hold on, guys. All right, cool. At this point in time, we're at a point now where, you know, or it's not weird. Sorry, I meant to say Sega is at a point with Frontiers where it's like, it's looking good for them, I feel, on the community standpoint. Because like, even if people aren't like really interested in, you know, Frontiers, like to the point where, or no, there are people. What I'm saying is there are a lot of people interested in the game, but even for the people who aren't that interested in it, it's like I still think there's the potential to turn it around and really, you know, get them like hooked into it. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat before I continue. Yeah, but when we're talking about Sonic, those people just want to go fast. Well, we want other things. I don't know. I think you really can blend it. I'm not gonna lie. I think you can make a Sonic game that is like, it appeals to casuals, but it's still like very like fan centric, you know. And there are things there that the hardcore fan base in like like particular, they're gonna, you know, sort of appreciate and get a lot out of. Well, that's what I mean from a business standpoint. Choosing a casual audience is not a bad play. No, yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. I get it from a business standpoint, but my thing is like, I think it's gonna be like, I guess let me look at it from this perspective, right? You know what I mean? I think a property can reach a certain point to where it feels like it's based, like it starts reaching like the biggest pool of audience that it has attracted. You know what I mean? Like you get to that peak section, and it's like you're not actually peaking, but it's like you have such a wide market, and so many people are paying attention to what it is that you're doing with your product. You know what I mean? I think in those situations, it's actually much better to buckle down and create something with like identity instead of doing something casual. I think casual stuff makes sense for you know, those like wider sweeps, you know what I mean? Like a movie or something like that. I think those like being casual with like the Sonic movie or something like that, I mean that makes sense because it's like a movie. Like movies are like general audience things, you know. So that makes sense. Frontiers is a casual audience appealing game already because it's open world. Oh, definitely, 100%. And I guess actually that's a good point. It's like I think you should only really go that casual route when you're trying to bring in a bunch of new players or a lot of new consumers or something like that. I think that's what Sega's doing right now because they're right off the heels of the movie, and the movie actually did a lot of good things for the franchise. You know, like. Thinking back to it, like even in like, I don't know, it wasn't this report in particular, but it was another report like far off, or not report, yeah, it was a report, like a quarterly reporting, I think, where they were talking about the series performance and goals and stuff like that, and they were talking about how there was that sharp incline after the release of the Sonic movie, you know what I mean? So it's like very clearly like it's time, now's the time to really like grow that Sonic market, you know, and bring in more fans and stuff like that. I think honestly, if we're looking at it as like a longevity thing, right? So like Frontiers plus whatever comes for Sonic afterward, I think it's really good that Sega's going the casual route now, because if they can like sort of cement those new fans in, and now the core audience is even bigger, then I think they can really cement them as like dedicated and loyal customers by releasing something that's just really well made, period. And that's what I mean when I say a game that appeals to that core audience. I feel like when you get like that very well made Sonic game, like on the technical level, right, that's when you get something where people like, you know, grow up looking at the game, playing it like, damn, this shit is incredible, you know. Or enough to, and that could be it too. That's true. Like there is a good chance that could be the case too, where we have just like super easy open world stuff. I think that's the biggest thing that I'm kind of worried about. Even thinking back to Breath of the Wild, like that game was really like not that challenging with the combat and stuff. So I'm hoping that this game is a little different. Sonic's identity is a classic game. He's been going fast. Yeah, I think I would agree. Actually, you can do a lot with Sonic in an open world. I just want to see like gameplay. I want to see it in motion. You know, like I want to see like this like as they intended it. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's my biggest thing. It's just so hard. Combat is what I'm really worried about, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I am worried about the combat, because it's like, again, with these open world games, sometimes like the combat is not, especially with like Sonic, because Sonic like himself, like normal Sonic, has never had combat before, so it's like they gotta try Sonic combat, but they also have to adapt it for an open world setting, and then they also have all the new control schemes they got going on. You know, based off like all the stuff like Sonic doesn't control like a tank, blah blah blah, all that stuff. They got a lot of new stuff happening all at once. So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, there's a good possibility, you know. Yeah, Sonic Boom did actually. Yeah, Sonic Boom did. One thing I can say, hold on. Okay. Okay. It would be cool to have power-ups and cool spin dash abilities, like bringing back shields and all that fun stuff. That would be perfect for an open world, actually. Shields in an open world, like the 3 and K shields, that would be sick. That would be awesome, bro. I think low-key, bro, low-key. Hold on a second, bro. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, bro. What's going on? I am getting like some severe deja vu right now. Hey man, how's it going? I'm feeling great because I bought this fire SE2 poster made by Evan and Lords from Kale's channel. Is it those like reflective ones? Those weird like reflective ones? I know what you're talking about. I think those things are sick. Low key though. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me go to the channel real quick. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Okay, this video is still up. Okay, I'm not gonna play it, but I made this video after Forces came out. Like I think a month or two afterwards, and I re-uploaded it to this channel. So this is the second one. I had one before this. This is number 2. I re-uploaded some of the old videos, the ones I like the most from the old channel to this channel. And I remember in this video, I think I'm talking about an open world Sonic game in this video, I think, if at some point. And the reason I remembered it is because I do know I'm talking about like elemental shields and stuff like that in this video, and I'm pretty sure it was in that open world context. So yeah, I'm really on board with that idea. I really fuck with that idea. I think that's... Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Jaden, I'm telling you. Sometimes I think back to the Forces days. I'm like, that was like a bonding experience. You know what I mean? I can go up to anyone who was there, you know, during Forces. Hey, you remember that weird shit from Forces? Like, I'm telling you. Just like the one thing with Gamer Guide that I was telling you about when we were in like VC that one day. Some weird shit. Oh, that'd be cool. That would be cool, bro. Okay, I have one of those posters. Yeah, bro, I gotta get some. Those things look kind of cool. I want to get some more of those posters. Speaking of Boom, the Boom team was forced to add those boring. Yeah, I don't know. That's what my thing is. Like, I don't think Sega. I think Sega, it's like they don't understand why the hardcore Sonic core group, like audience, like demographic, I don't think they fully get why they enjoy Sonic. I think that's a better way to put it, because sometimes they make some decisions where it's just like, what are y'all doing? You know, what's going on there? What's going on there? Okay, I think Sonic needs more things to interact with too, like ramps and other... One thing I will say, I really want this game to be very slope heavy. I think that's important for Sonic. I think that's what makes Sonic, what's it called? Just fun to play. I think heavy slopes so that people can play around with momentum and stuff like that. That's kind of what I'm hoping for with Frontiers. I'll be a little disappointed if this game is not like super slope heavy. Like, bro, I really want like a sort of like feature where you could just like roll down hills and stuff, and you pick up speed and you just go really fucking fast. Doesn't that sound like cool as hell? You know what I mean? Like the shield surfing from Breath of the Wild. So like it works like that, where you literally like you run a bit and then you turn into a ball and you just roll down. That would be sick as hell. So I'm hoping they do something like that. A lot of slopes. Just pile on the slopes, Sega. Pile on the slopes. That's what I'm like. That would be so sick. I think this is probably the game where it's like, Sega, like you really kind of have to, what's the word? You really kind of have to get like the world design right. You know what I mean? And it's different, so it's like I'm not sure if they can like do it or not. Just like again, because like Sonic Team is kind of like a weird. Sonic Team is kind of weird with how they do things. But what's it called? If they can get that right, like slopes and then that momentum, like physics play, that's really good. I think I was watching a clip from the Breath of the Wild like GDC conference, and in it, one of the game's designers was talking about, I forget what the term he coined for it was, but he was talking about like multifaceted engine design, you know? So you design your engine in a way that it's able to interact with itself, and it acts more like an ecosystem than a game engine. And when you're able to do something like that, you can come up with like really crazy cool interactive effects for a game without having to do that much work, you know? Like you literally set yourself up for success by making a really good engine. It has great physics and all that type of stuff. And then you kind of make the game, and then you let players go crazy because the core foundation is that well made. All right, Mike, it was fun talking to you too. I'll hit you up soon, actually. After I'm done with this new thing with decryption, I'm gonna go back and work on the Black Knight miniseries. So I'll hit you up for that. And some other stuff too, and we can talk about that actually. Yeah, actually, I do got something I got to talk to you about. I was thinking about this earlier today when I was cleaning, but I got something to talk to you about, so I'll hit you up later. Thanks for stopping by, though. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Whole new year, we got business. Okay. I would like this game to have elemental shields in it, since it would. Yeah, exactly. We were just talking about that, bro. We were just talking about that. Having shields and stuff like that in the game, bro. Just having that conversation, bro. It's crazy you mentioned that. Okay. Let's actually read the rest of this document. I didn't finish reading it. There's other stuff in here about like other SEGA properties and stuff. There's the NFT thing. I think they said they're not gonna do that though, which is like I'm all for. NFTs are fucking idiotic. That's all I gotta say. Crazy. Okay. Can you share the possibility of strengthening the monetization of Sonic IP further in order to increase profits, such as merchandising, movies, and etc.? In terms of contribution of the profits, we think the games will be the main. We would like to precede the major new title for global and multi-platform in-game area. Is this translated? That sounds very disjointed as I'm reading it. Very confusing language. Referring to the recent environment, the number of movie viewers we reached has significantly increased due to the global hit of the movie and the following subscription rollout of it. And if you include mobile and other businesses, the IP has been able to reach the scale like hundreds of millions of people. As the effect of the movie, the situations in which parents and children of two generations can enjoy Sonic IP together is increasing. So we think it's important to release high quality games at this timing. For the expansion other than the game, I think that's then. There's something going on with the way this is structured. This is kind of a confusing document, but for the expansion other than the game, we believe that it is principal to work with partners who are reliable and can provide high quality products and services. As for animation, we are working on with Netflix. We can roll out this very low risk as the Sonic IP is strong. Okay, so I think that was rollout is what they meant to say. So Prime isn't much of a concern because the IP is strong right now. And it's just something they're doing with Netflix. So that is probably the least risky thing Sonic's doing this year is Prime. I think Sonic Prime is like the safest thing, and then the movie right up there with the movie. Maybe I'd put the two in the same category, but the movie and Prime are like right up there. What's it called? When it comes to like risk and stuff like that. Yeah, if Boost Sonic is pasted in, that would be a big problem. I would agree with you. That would be a big problem. Let's see. Towards the release of sequel movie, which is scheduled to be released in April, we expect the increase of view of the previous movie via subscription, etc., and will boost revenue again. Okay, so... Oh, okay. I get what they're saying. Okay, they expect more people to buy and watch the first movie before the second one comes out, which is a good prediction. I think that is definitely going to be the case. The licensing business, including merchandising, has already become a scale of tens of billions of yen on a retail sales price basis. And its rollout in EU and NA is expanding considerably. On the other hand, we still have lots of challenging in Asia markets, including Japan. So we want to focus our efforts over the next year when we release the new game. Okay, so same as always, basically, Sonic is popular everywhere except for Japan. But then again, that's kind of how it's been with Sonic for a while now. So again, that's not really news. They're just trying to tap into that core market. I'm curious to see if they can do that. If I'm going to be 100%, I'm very curious to see if SEGA could actually turn that around and start making like more sizable profits with Sonic in what's it called, those Eastern markets. Okay, this I'm actually interested in. Is there any other SEGA IP, SEGA-owned IP, that can take strategic IP rollouts similar to Sonic? As for the potential other than Sonic IP, in terms of licensing and merchandising, IPs which we are receiving a lot of offers at the moment are Persona and Project Sakai. Is that Sakura Wars? Is that what that is? What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, this is Hatsune Miku. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. I think we can continue to further roll out aggressively for these IPs in the future. However, we don't expect they will grow to the IP that can reach hundreds of millions of people at a similar scale with Sonic at this moment. In addition, Super Monkey Ball, which we released the remake this year, has a history of recorded millions of downloads. Once when it was released as a launch title in the App Store. It is very popular, especially in the US, so we may see the possibility of the rollout in video and merchandising. Okay, so it did well enough to the point where they might start dabbling in, you know, shirts, plushies, maybe even doing like some animated shorts like the Sonic ones. They don't say that specifically, but the video merchandising is what I think that's what that's referring to. The offer for making video and remake of past IP is significantly increasing following the success of Sonic movie. We are considering revitalizing the revival of dormant IPs in the future, including the possibility of working with other partners. Okay, so SEGA is really trying to upscale right now. And I think that's like the core gist of this document, is they're just saying they're in a position of growth, you know, and they can see potential to really make an impact in regard to Sonic going into the future, and that's a good thing. Or not even Sonic, like this is just like general SEGA IPs. Again, I think it's interesting they said they are interested in like paying attention to revitalizing old SEGA IPs, which is like literally always a good thing, bro. Oh, Wicked, what's up, bro? Happy New Year, by the way, guys. I forgot to say that at the beginning of this stream, but Happy New Year, everybody. Hopefully it's gonna be a good 2022. But yeah, I think Persona in Hatsune Miku, I believe that Super Monkey Ball is doing better. So that could honestly, Super Monkey Ball has a lot of potential in the mobile market. I think having there be like a console release for Super Monkey Ball every once in a while, on top of like some type of live service Super Monkey Ball mobile game, I think that has the capacity to make SEGA a lot of money, if I'm gonna be honest. Especially if during like the console releases and stuff, they could compile those mobile maps and stuff into the console game. Again, like main Monkey Ball series and like an accessory handheld side series. I think that would be really, really smart. I think they have the capacity to make a lot of money off of that. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to see if anything else is Wow, SEGA is releasing an FPS game by Creative Assembly. Hold on. Who's this? I feel like, okay, yeah, I do know who these people. This is SEGA. Yeah, okay. I'm interested. I'll take a SEGA FPS. It may be interesting. Okay, so I think that's actually it for all the new stuff in this document. Yeah, I don't see anything else worth paying attention to. She's sexy. Ooh, let's go, bro. Ooh, thank you, bro. I did. I enjoyed the holiday season and New Year's. Very cool time. Okay. So that's basically all we had to talk about for this document. Interesting stuff. That's all I gotta say. Very interesting stuff. SEGA is on like at a very interesting point with their business. I'm very curious to see how it's gonna play out. Like a lot of good stuff is what I'm hearing. You know, just a lot of good stuff from SEGA, and that's what's up. That's what's up. One more thing I wanted to look at before I maybe end the stream. Fuck, no way. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta scroll through Twitter really quick, so I'm gonna hide this window just because y'all are crazy on Twitter, bro. I have no clue what's gonna pop up. I'm not trying to get like banned or something, bro. Okay, give me a sec. I gotta find this tweet because I wanted to watch this through on stream. Okay, so this actually has something to do with the leak we talked about before on the channel. I think I talked about it a little bit in the last Frontiers video I made, where it was like Sonic Frontiers is now Sonic Rangers is now Sonic Frontiers. Yeah, bro, Twitter is dangerous place, bro. Dangerous place. You gotta be careful over there. But yeah, it was in that video I was talking about a rumor where SEGA was apparently getting the people who had worked on Sakura Wars and then some other internal like game projects and stuff like that. They were getting them to work on Frontiers. And I saw this video. I didn't watch it, but I saw what they added in the tweet. What's up, Beastie? What's up? How you doing? We're just chilling, just talking. But yeah, I'm thinking about what I saw in that tweet. And what's it called? I'm just thinking back to that. And I remember specifically they said that sorry. I so that's it's hard to keep track of all this shit with the stream. So much is going on all at once. I get zoned out and I'm just like lost in it. But yeah, what I was gonna say, basically the summation of all that rambling was SEGA is like using different resources internally to make this Sonic game. So we can actually get a good feel of the level of quality we're in for, like the type of product they're trying to construct by sort of like looking back at what else they've released thus far that's related to the project, and a big thing a lot of people have been saying, and I actually do kind of agree with that, with this like statement or whatever, is they were saying that there's a good possibility that Frontiers is being built on the framework Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. Just using some of the tools and stuff that they employed during that game's development and instituting it with Frontiers. And I think that was interesting. I think that was very interesting. And let me hold on a second. Also, just wanted to say, good stream numbers. Like so far, this has been a very good stream. Great way to start off the year. Yeah, that's what's up, y'all. Good shit. Again, um, that's what I like to see. I'll keep putting out the banger content, but I want to see the support. That's all I ask. I'm glad I'm still seeing the support. But yeah, let me make that visible. Let's watch this together and then talk about it after. Again, this is something I was really interested in. Kind of wanted to dissect it on stream. Interesting shit, right? Like, first off, I want to say this is like really exciting. It's like old school forces, like just like all the speculation, upcoming forces release. That's what it reminds me of. Um, what's it called? But I just want to talk about that for a little bit because I think they rose a lot of. Is that how I would say that? They rose. They made a lot of good points. And not to say that, oh, this is how it's gonna be. But again, I think we're seeing like a bit of a more like tactical Sega, and I mean that in the sense of like they're trying to employ all of their internal resources to service their biggest IP. You know what I mean? And I think that would make sense on so many levels for them to just like use the framework of Phantasy Star to do this, and they've done it before too, which is why I think this has some legitimacy. I'm pretty sure the first Phantasy Star Online game was running on Hedgehog engine. I think the Dreamcast Phantasy Star games were all running on Hedgehog engine. So this is something they've done before. They've used Sonic materials and tools and stuff like that to work on Phantasy Star. I think it's entirely possible, and I can totally see them doing the same thing but in reverse. So now they're using some tools that they made for Phantasy Star to service and work on new Sonic products. Yeah, they raised a good point. No way, bro. Crazy. My man Beastie. Holy, the very first MonoCRYPTIC Creative Club member. That's what's up. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a legend here. Let's fucking go. Holy shit. No, yeah, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Listen, guys. I know Creative Club is kind of steepy. It's kind of a pricey ask and whatnot. That's why I got the Cryptic contributor there. Literally just $1. All you want, if you just want to throw $1 my way or something like that. It's like, because I know how you feel, bro. I know how you feel. I used to watch Etika all the time growing up, and I always wanted to donate, do the member thing, but it was so expensive. I remember I was like, I can't do this, fuck. So I wanted to make sure when I got the feature, there was a tier that was just super affordable. Yeah, bro, that was super affordable. Hold on, yeah, that was super affordable, so anyone could get it, bro. But that's what's up, Beastie, my man. That's what's up. But anyway, as I was saying, let me continue. Let me keep going. That sucks. There are supposed to be alerts. I don't know why the alerts aren't working, but I'll get them working before the next stream. Maybe do I have to open stream elements? Hold on. Reload overlays. Ooh. Let me see. Okay. I'll figure it out after the stream. I'll figure it out. OBS is kind of confusing, but I'll figure it out after. But yeah, I think that's really interesting. And I think again it's highly possible that that's the case for Frontiers. I think legitimately they could go at Frontiers from okay, let's do all this other stuff. It's exactly what we need. And again, I think they're right. That's exactly what they need. Also, I think in general, this is just going to facilitate a lot. Like, I know that Fantasy Star Online, when it comes to console, that shit is exclusively on Xbox. And I think if that's the case, this game probably may run really well on Xbox or some shit. I'm just talking for my sake, and I wanted to run real well on Xbox because I have Xbox. But I'm hoping it's a good game. I'm really hoping it's a good game, like 110%. Um, but I think that's like really interesting. I couldn't Yeah, I don't know. And it's like my thing too is like I remember thinking to myself, why did they stop doing all the stuff that they were doing in 2017 with Forces? Because like if you guys remember, right, back in 2017 with Forces, they literally like what's the word? Um yeah, back in 2017 with Forces, they literally had all those weird like, clues and hints and like messages they'd have in like tweets in trailers, all over the place. It was all over the place. And they made it like a game, so they were marketing it, but they were also kind of making a game out of it as well. And I was like, damn, why'd they stop doing that? But just the way that they put this video together, I'm like, damn, low-key, that's kind of believable because it's a really Sega thing to do. They do like getting kind of meta with their marketing now. With Sonic especially. Sonic has gotten really meta with the marketing. And I think it's a little appropriate, like every time it's done like right and they do it really well, you know what I mean? I think it pays off. I think the shit's just like really good. But that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that from now up until like SXSW to like E3, all the way up until like the game's actual release, we just get a constant stream of information. And Sega is letting us know what's going on with the game. Like, here you go, guys. This is what's up. Enjoy, like eat, dig in. Another thing I forgot to mention, I think maybe it was in this document, but they did say that they wanted to increase like the longevity of the title. So basically, they just want to, or the lifetime sales. So same thing right here. Actually, it's right here. For lifetime sales, we look forward to further increase. So I think them building the game off of a framework like New Genesis makes a lot of sense. And I think they would get like a fuck ton out of that. They would get a lot out of that. Just because that brushes like boosts the quality of the game. You know what I mean? And again, I think that if a game has a really solid foundation, the sky's the limit, and you can get a lot more money out of it. You can squeeze a lot more out of it than you would be able to normally. Like if they release a game and it's like the game just fire, it's absolutely like just so well made, like everything about it is just really polished, really well thought out. It's just a well executed product, you know what I mean? If people are like, yo, make some DLC like that, all right, go ahead. There's no risk, because you already did all the heavy lifting when you made the really good high quality game. So now it's just a matter of, okay, just make a little bit more, and that's more money for you. The consumers are happy because again, they get their extra content. We love that content here on the MonoCRYPTIC YouTube channel. And all around it's just dubs, W's for everyone. The 23rd letter of the alphabet. I think that's what it is. Hopefully I can count. But again, it's just like, I don't know. Shit. Low key, I'm thinking about it, y'all. I think over the course of this stream, I have slowly talked myself into being a little excited for Frontiers. A little excited. Before I was kind of indifferent. I was like, I don't care. But now, talking about it, I'm kind of into it, bro. I'm kind of into it. Let's see. Exactly, bro. Exactly, Wicked. I remember hearing some leaks mentioning a season pass. Don't remember which leak it was that said that. I remember that too. No, it was the Daiki leak. I'm pretty sure. It was the Daiki leak, bro. Yeah. Let's see. I remember hearing some. They just gotta stay on top of it if they want to keep it alive. Yeah, bro, for real. Imagine Sonic Frontiers DLC, Game Pass, Battle Pass. What a world that would be. That would be crazy, dude. We got a fucking Battle Pass for the new Sonic game. Hey, did you get the Battle Pass for Sonic Frontiers? Fucking crazy, dude. Insane. Insane, bro. Insane. But no, like, I mean, like, low-key, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I like low-key, I think I kind of talked myself into getting excited for it. Again, I'm not gonna get my hopes up though, because I do like Sega is like, they do have patterns, you know what I mean? And I do remember Forces. Low key, Forces is a game. I don't think I've ever been that disappointed by anything in my entire life, bro. Forces, like, that game changed something to me, bro. I remember just being like, damn, what the fuck, guys, really? You know, I felt a little disrespected, low key, because I remember just sitting there. I was like, damn, that's it. Y'all wasted our time with this nonsense. 5 years, and then they had the whole year of like the marketing coming up to it. What's it called? Just crazy, bro. Um, and one idea that would be so cool is like Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, where there are these rifts hidden in the world. And if you find one, you do a mini platforming challenge, then you get a customizable. That would be sick. This is actually the game for Sega to do genuine customizables for Sonic. I think like this is the game to do that. It's all open world and everything. Like literally, bro, just do it. Just fucking do it. We need that open world. Like exactly, bro. That would work too. I think I think doing that, I think that would like, because I think like having those core Sonic stages is essential. But for the open world stuff, I think it would be cool if they had like, imagine if there were like, like a Sonic Unleashed, right? Windmill Isle, Act One, right? Imagine if there were just mini challenges like that, and those were kind of the mini challenges. So you had the big, huge cyberspace level, which is like the big core level of the entire zone or area or whatever you want to call it. And then you have this small mini like side act or whatever that could be like just a challenge for you to get some new gear or something like that. They actually do this in Halo Infinite. They actually, well, it's not a challenge, but no, low-key it kind of is, because in Halo Infinite they have like, collectibles and stuff. They're positioned in a specific way on the map to where you still have to work to get them sometimes, whether that's you like killing some enemies, or you scaling a mountain, or you going through this like really like weird cavern or cave or whatever the fuck, so hopefully something like that. That'd be sick. um See, my thing, and this is like my thing, is I don't want to see, my issue with Colors Ultimate and how that customization worked was that, what's it called? It was like reskins. They were just reskins. It was like the same, like Sonic's normal shoes and gloves, just like with different skins, and that was the customization. That's kind of lame. I want it to be like Odyssey, because Odyssey, you get like different clothes, like literally, like you can go into shops and buy like outfits and all that type of stuff, and you get stuff from Amiibo and whatever. That's what I want. Is I want them to go at it from that angle of we're getting actual articles of clothing. You know what I mean? Like we're getting legitimate stuff, and it's not just what's it called? The one thing. Yeah, bro, they slapped on PNGs, and it's ridiculous, and I'm not gonna stand for it. Welcome, Sonic David. I use HyperX. The HyperX Quadcast. I forgot the name. I remembered it now. The HyperX Quadcast. Yeah, bro, literally that's what they did. They basically slapped on PNGs. That's lame. I'm gonna be honest. That's really lame. I don't want to see any more of that. At that point, honestly, I genuinely would rather you just didn't do any customization. If that's how you're gonna go about doing it, cut it just off. No more customization. We're not doing it. Period. It's over. But yeah, like that's what I'm kind of. What else would they do? Oh my god, bro! I'm telling you, if this game has a roadmap, like they release it and they have a roadmap, and it's like like have you seen like the Monster Hunter roadmaps? I know, I think Wicked has. Wicked probably has seen it, but like the roadmaps where they just show like this content is coming out this many months from now, and this is the direction the game is gonna go. We gotta get one of those, bro. We gotta get one of those for Frontiers. If we get one of those for Frontiers, right, and then they start releasing like new side quests and missions and stuff like that, maybe storylines, and then we got new stages on top of that. Wonderful, bro. I think that was the one thing that upset me about Generations is Generations had no DLC, and I have no clue why. It was the perfect opportunity for them to make DLC for a Sonic game, because it's like literally just ask people what stage you want. You know what I mean? Yo, what stage you want? Give me Kingdom Valley. They put Kingdom Valley in the fucking game. You know what I mean? And they would have made so much money. Hey, Laser, what's up? I can't believe you're awake. Yeah, I can't believe you're awake too. Let's go. Everyone's here. We got the boys. We chilling. But yeah, that's kind of my thing. Is I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about it like from that angle, and I'm like, okay, this is like sort of like the direction that I hope they take it. I hope so too. I hope so too. My thing, and this is my thing, guys. This is my thing, is because the game is also on the last generations of systems. I'm curious to see how it's gonna turn out. I actually think that's a good thing because again, the whole point of this game is like they're reaching a wider audience, right? They're trying to really tap into and capitalize on that market, right? That's the whole point of this game. So it makes sense it's on the older stuff, the old hardware as well. But I'm wondering how that's going to affect the quality of the game. I think honestly, I would like to see something like a Switch alternative version. I think Sega needs to go back to that just for the Switch. I think it's important and essential they get units out on the Switch because the Switch is such a lucrative market right now. Um, but I also think if that takes away from like the fidelity of like the PS5, Xbox Series X, PS4, and Xbox One versions of this game, then it's like, damn, one console is fucking up the whole experience. I don't think that's a good thing. Um, yeah, exactly. And that's my thing is it's like I hope have you seen the remaster for not remaster but the port for Crash 4? I hope that eventually at some point Sega starts to move like that where if even if the game is the same, you know what I mean? Like it's the same game like in essence or not in essence but like it literally is the same game. Uh but just like it's rendered differently so that it runs on a system. I think that's the way to go instead of like trying to downscale it and upscale it. I think that's tacky. It's just not good quality for your work. You know what I mean? At least I don't think so. I would rather they just not release it on Switch. I don't want the quality to be sacrificed. And I would agree, bro. I would agree. I think I don't want quality to be sacrificed either. At that point, just no Switch. You know what I mean? No Switch. If it gets to that point, I would just rather no Switch. Because I really, without a doubt, just don't want this to be a situation where it's like the shit just gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Um, Sort of because of like the state of the game, due to like the Switch. Um, he said, "Not good, bro. I should not be awake. I'm dead, bro. I'm dead. You're just gaming, late night gaming, bro. Late night gaming sesh. Um, yeah, cloud version would piss people off. People would not like that Sonic Frontiers cloud version. I don't think I would like that. Again, I would rather they just like got another studio to, and even if they literally listen to me, y'all. Even if they had to delay the Switch version, right? A couple of months back, maybe even like probably not a year, but like a couple of months back. Even if they have to delay the Switch version, I think they should just do it to go and opt to go with the secondary studio. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly, Laser. But the money is where it's at. Because that's my thing. Is it's like yeah, it's cheaper, but like damn, can you just make a high quality product? You know what I mean? Like come on, fuck. I don't think it's that hard. Um, no, and I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. I think Nintendo systems like I fuck with the exclusives and shit like that. That's like literally the only reason why I have a Switch. Like guys, I'll be honest, I only use my Switch for like Monster Hunter, and Splatoon. And I play some Smash. You know what I mean? So, it's like a thing of like where even my Switch is not even like a thing where it's like, ah, oh, yeah, it will actually be. You're right. It will be a month old. You're right. Crazy. That's crazy to think about that. How we're now at this point. What's it called? With Sonic Frontiers and all that type of shit. Insane. A month. All right. That's good though. That's good though. We're like literally we're now at the point where it's like we're gonna be getting a lot of new stuff, a lot of new stuff regarding the game, and I'm excited to see. I'm excited to like hear about it at the very least. Like I want to see what's up. What's going on with Sonic Frontiers. Um, you gotta sleep at 5, dude. I'm not. I'm back on my shit now because like the new year started and everything, and I'm like trying to actually do some things with the channel this year. Um, But when I was on break, that was me, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was going to sleep at like 6 a.m., bro. I was going to sleep when niggas were waking up. And that's just how it is. That's just how it is sometimes. Unfortunately. That's not even unfortunately. That's just how it is sometimes. Period. End of discussion. Um but yeah, I'm excited. What do you guys expect? Let's get the Japanese trailer for Frontiers. Is it different? We can go on the JP website. Let's look at those environments. Hold on, I'm gonna black out the window again. Give me a sec. Sonic Frontiers JP. Okay, let's look at this. Let's take a look. This is a fun stream, by the way, guys. I was kind of nervous because I haven't because the whole idea behind this stream is like this is gonna be a chill hangout stream. I'm not gonna play any games or anything. I'm just gonna focus on talking with these niggas, and I think it's actually going really well. I was kind of anxious about it. I was like, "Fuck, I haven't done any of this. I haven't done anything like this before." But I think these are gonna become a mainstay. I think I want to make these a mainstay, just like we're chilling and we're talking about whatever the fuck we're talking about. Low key, bro. Hold on. You know what this kind of reminds me of? And this is like, this may be a good thing, actually. This may be a really good thing. This reminds me of how Halo Infinite was looking. Hold on a second. Campaign preview. Let me see. Let me pull this up real quick. I kind of want to check something. Oh, picture by picture. Okay. Campaign demo. Let's look at this shit real quick. Cause I'm low key. This reminds me of something. And I think actually, funnily enough, I think Halo Infinite is the best way for us to sort of talk about open world games and shit, because it's an open world game too.
This is a punishment, right?
Let's see.
I can't. Please.
Oh.
Let me see what I can find.
Oh, okay. I know where this is in the game. Yeah, this reminds me of how because this game does not look like this now, but how Frontiers looks,
Okay, big guy.
like with the environments, kind of reminds me of how this game looked when they first showed it off, you know? Like, I don't know if you can tell, but like, look at the flatter colors, and generally speaking, there's a lot less detail on the environment. It was something that really made or break this game. I think Halo Infinite is how they played around with the lighting engine. I think that really made this game pop, because when it's lit like this, it doesn't look that remarkable. It doesn't look too crazy. But I think the reason why Halo Infinite, its art style works so well, is because it has a really good lighting engine that acts kind of realistically, but most importantly, it feels like it's a design to work in tandem with the game's art style. And I think that's going to be like the make or break for Frontiers, is whether or not they can kind of get to that point of like they're utilizing everything and they're working with the game. Because that was a problem with Forces, right? Like, the game is gorgeous on a technical level, but the art style sucks, and they weren't working. There was no harmony, you know what I mean, in the design of that game. There was like one aspect of it, another aspect of it, and they clashed with one another, you know? You have this really powerful engine that can do a lot of stuff, but this is what you decided to do with it. This is how your shit looks, you know what I mean? So I think that may be a big thing for Frontiers going into this year, is seeing how this game looks with like the real-time lighting effects, right? So we're seeing everything in motion. I think that's very important. And we're not going to watch the entire thing, but I'm just going to skip through. Like, do you kind of see what I mean? And even when we go back to here, right? It's kind of like, I feel like it's kind of like the same idea, like the same principle is at play. I don't think the lighting is very flattering to these environments, which is why I don't think they're popping as much. That could just be me though. Okay, let me see. The art style of Frontiers also concerns me. The graphics look great. Yeah, exactly. And I get that. It doesn't look like it's like traditional Sonic. It does look more like Breath of the Wild. I do agree with you on that. Okay, good. You like these streams? That's what's up. I'll keep them coming. They'll come whenever like most appropriate, you know, because I do have like actual videos and stuff I want to work on. So sometimes I'm just gonna have to pull myself away from the streams, but whenever I have the time and like it's most appropriate, I got you guys. We'll do some like chill streams. Search up Sonic Frontiers world environment so you can see the 2 minutes of extra footage and better quality. Okay. Everything reminded you of Shadow of the Colossus, especially the giant beings. I agree. Funnily enough, that shit reminded me more of Phantasy Star than it did Shadow of the Colossus. I know a lot of people said Shadow of the Colossus, but I haven't played that game, but I have played Phantasy Star Online too. And looking at the environments for Frontiers after having played Online too, I'm like, this shit is uncanny. This shit is uncanny, bro. What's it called? So that's good. That's a Shinda, what's up, my man? Welcome to the stream, Shinda. Welcome to the fucking stream. Okay, sorry guys. I get kind of parched talking all that much is what I was gonna say. Crazy, insane. Okay, you said Sonic Frontiers world environment. Okay. Let me search that up real quick. Sonic Frontiers. Okay, found it. All right, let's watch this. Let's see what's going on. No fucking way. Annotations. Oh wait, no, that's not. Never mind. Forget it. I know what they're talking about. We thought old school annotations were back. I was like, no way. If fits with the Unleashed music, hopefully Frontier soundtrack is like that. Less forces, more generations, Unleashed style shit. We winning. We eating. Sorry guys, shit's just too fire, bro. Like guys, low-key, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little excited. And this is a Sonic game. See, oh, are those the totem poles? No, actually, I don't think they are. Maybe just similar in appearance, in form. I don't think they're the totem poles though. See that water. Okay, interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Okay. Okay. Okay, Sonic GT, it's a fan game, but I finally played it yesterday. Oh, fuck. I think it's the perfect blueprint for open world Sonic, and what really helps is the art style. And that's what I'm like, okay, this is a point this is something I'll delve into a little bit after I finish going through the chat, but I do have something to say about that. Let's see, the music, yep, better be good, hopefully. I'm not holding my breath with the music. Otani's EDM sounds like he's on an acid trip. And I'll be honest, like, all I'll say is I'm not the fan of Otani and his, like, the techno, like, sort of EDM work. It's just not my thing. It's a little too much for me, so that's all I'll say. Sunset Boulevard is the level in Sonic GT, and that just feels visually stunning. And it's, like, supposedly to be in a Sonic, and it's supposed to be in a Sonic game. Sorry to suck up GT so much, but it's genuinely the best fan game I played. Otani brought orchestral rock to Sonic. I have no idea what my guy's doing these days. Forces hit a few decent tracks, but the whole game doesn't have anything to stand out to you. And I agree with you there. That's just the unfortunate truth. Like, Forces was just not very remarkable. Like, to me at least, in like any regard. I just remember thinking back to that game, and I'm just like, it's not a whole lot. Not a whole lot was going on there, huh, Sega? Okay. It's gonna be so fun. That's what I'm like. I'm hoping it's fun to just like run around, you know, and do some nonsense. GT is good. Also, Dan, I heavily doubt Otani will look at this beautiful world and be like, needs more club music. That's what I'm like. That's kind of what is keeping me kind of hopeful about the soundtrack. Is just like, I don't think the trap EDM fits in open world, like, you know, lush fantasy landscape. You know what I mean? So hopefully that's a thing that we don't have to worry too much about. I heavily doubt Otani will look at this. Or no, I read that already. Yeah, the one thing I was gonna say, the cyberspace levels, that could be his go-to. Just the whole cyberspace digital aesthetic. Okay, Planet Wisp Act 1, Sonic is ultimately like a word with you. Yeah, bro, that's what it would be like if he does the EDM stuff, and I don't want that because it just doesn't fit the environment at all. You know what I mean? Imagine you get to like a world like this, you know, like this nice wooded, like foresty area, and all of a sudden it's like ba-na-na-na, ba-da. You know, it's like, what the fuck? What are you doing? But yeah, what I was gonna say is that I think that Sega needs to start investing a lot more into how Sonic himself moves. You know, specifically like the animations and whatnot. I think that's something that Unleashed really excelled at. Is that game had really good animations and stuff. They were all very fluid, and most importantly, they had very good flow from like one type of animation into the other. And that's kind of what I think we need to see some more of from Sonic. Just like investing in that in that component of the game, I think could do the series a lot of justice. This is what I was gonna say earlier when I was talking about Infinite. But something I like about Halo Infinite is that when you look at the game itself, it's not very fast. You know, Halo is a very slow, like methodical type of game. You're not supposed to play it like going in like guns blazing and shit like that. And it's kind of reflected very well in the campaign, just based on how all of that motion is translated into how you traverse the open world. Like, Master Chief is slow as fuck, but that game feels very fast sometimes, even though, like, in all actuality, you're not moving. It doesn't feel like you're moving that fast. It's because all the animations and how the camera moves in tandem with them and all the effects and stuff like that, they sell you on this idea of, like, weight. You know what I mean? So it's like you can feel Master Chief, and it's like more so like he's not going fast, but like you can feel him moving, right? The animations are selling the movement, and I think that's what's really important for a Sonic game. I think Sonic games need really rhythmic movement, you know, and I think that's what made Force's Sonic feel so out of place. He was super static, you know, and Sonic games have never been static. Not even Sonic as a character, not as a character, sorry, as a series, like as a game design standpoint type of thing. He's never been static like that. It's always been very dynamic in nature. So it's like I feel like they gotta bring that back with these games. Yeah, exactly. That's my main gripe too, is the model and the animations. I think they have to invest some more time and money, resources, I guess, in general, just into making sure that Sonic's model is fucking popping and the animations are off the charts, just incredible. Animations was something I didn't notice until that video by New Frame Plus dropped. They should take inspiration from... Yeah, and I mean, they could too. Like, I think that's probably like the closest thing they would get to in series for like reference material for what's it called? For Sonic Frontiers. That would be the closest thing. But I think it's important that they get that animation aspect down, if I'm being 100%. Yeah, Sonic Forces was a devolution. It really felt like they took like 3 steps backwards with Forces. And that was my issue with it, is like we had Unleashed, Generations, Lost World got a pass because it was like kind of doing its own thing. But then they go back to the boost formula and it's the same thing in essence as Generations, but it's like it feels like they just took it so like a million times, like they just ran backwards with it, you know. That's what I'm like. I actually was thinking about this before the stream started. I really want this game to have a CGI opening. It's been so long since we've had one. Like it was Colors. Colors, I think, was the last real Sonic opening. I hope this game has an opening for real, bro. Oh, to be fair though too, didn't they say Jun Sonoe was working on this game for the soundtrack, for the music? Yeah, they said he was working on the game, right? So that's a little different. Hold on. I just like the short quills. I understand that making the longer quills is difficult, and adding the movement of the quills themselves is pretty iffy, but they've got to be more consistent with the CGI, and I would agree. I think for me personally, I prefer Sonic with longer quills. I think that's my favorite kind of Sonic, is long quilled Sonic. I think to this day his 06 design is my favorite Sonic design. In the renders, like I think 06 has like the best renders in series history. Those quills are so fucking cool when they're long, and I like that because it like departs so heavily from classic Sonic, you know what I mean? Like it's really banking on the fact that this is a different Sonic, you know? And I think I feel like after 06 kind of like became a failure, low-key Sega kind of like took a step away from trying new things with Sonic. But I miss it. I miss that whole idea of the new, this is a new Sonic, you know what I mean? Not in like that, you know, Shadow the Hedgehog, this isn't your father's Sonic type of way, but like that this is a new Sonic, you know what I mean? I'm longing for the day where Sega just hops on and they're like, all right, this is it. It's all new. It's all new, all Sonic. Yes, bro, long quill supremacy. The long quills are immaculate. I fucking love the long quills. Also, I noticed this while editing my latest video. Forces had no transition animations. When you land, Sonic does bend his... Yeah, exactly, bro. There's no transition. There's literally... It's not kinetic at all. It's static as hell. It's like... It seems amateur, kind of. I don't want to be mean, but it seems kind of amateur. Because it's just like... I feel like the one thing you need to know... Oh, let's go. Skyscraper scamper? Nigga. Oh, my God. Oh my God. I'm sorry guys, I fucking love that stage. That's probably one of my favorite stages in Unleashed. Holy shit, I gotta turn this up. OMG, bro, let's go. Oh my god, dude. Sonic Unleashed has such a good soundtrack. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Too fucking good. I don't want them to touch Unleashed, bro. I can't. I don't want them to touch Unleashed. Not if they're gonna do it like Colors. I'll just stick with Unleashed. I'll stick with it as it is. Don't do it again if you're gonna do it like Colors. Oh my god, guys. I'm sorry. I have to listen to the whole song, guys. I can't. I just gotta sit here and listen to it. I fucking love this song so much. It's such a good song. Oh my god, I can't! I can't! Here it comes, guys. You know this part? Here it comes. And here comes the sax. Watch. Oh my god, I'm sorry, guys. Holy fuck. It's so good. It's so fucking good. Holy shit. Oh my god. I agree. Unleashed is like my favorite game of all time, bro. I play this shit religiously. That's what I'm like. Listen, bro, I really think at this point in time they just need to port Unleashed. And like, my thing is like, I would say like make some quality of life changes, you know what I mean? Like improve the button mapping, you know, make it, improve the button mapping, go back and, remaster the textures and shit like that. Ooh, let's go. Go back and remaster the textures and stuff like, oh wait, let me turn it back down. Yeah, go back, remaster textures and shit like that. Hey, what's up? I'm Mohammed. What's up, bro? How are you? But yeah, just go back, remaster all the textures and stuff like that. You know, do some cool shit like that. Make sure everything is like up to snuff. But they couldn't even do that with Colors Ultimate. So at this point in time, don't even do it with Unleashed. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Keep that to yourself, bro. Keep that nonsense to yourself. I'm not having it. That's what I'm like, bro. If Frontiers has this wild, crazy ass soundtrack, like you can hear that shit, you know what I mean? Bro, please give me that, for real. I don't know. I'm excited. Like, I think my thing, guys, is like it could be a really good year for this series, and it's like I like keeping up with it just because I've been around, like I've been involved with it for so long, you know what I mean? Because it's just literally it's a situation of like I grew up playing these games, then I didn't grow out of it. Now I'm just like, I like it, you know, and that's it. It's like, yeah, I know I like it. That's just pretty cool, and I just keep up with it. It would be really nice to see this year be like a watermark, or yeah, sort of like watershed year for Sonic, and it's just a really good year, you know. A lot's going on with the series when it comes to like the movie, the game, the show, and they're all really good. So I'm hoping I'm hoping come the end of this year I can look back on it and be like, that was a really good year all around, you know, for me personally with the channel and shit like that, for Sonic, for all this shit, you know what I mean? That'd be pretty cool. Okay, but I mean, I can't quite think of anything else to kind of dig into. I think I kind of addressed a lot of what was kind of concerning me with Frontiers. Honestly, I'm pretty excited. I will say that, like, just 110%. I think I am starting to get kind of excited about Frontiers, which is a good thing. I like being excited for Sonic stuff. Yes, sir. I have hope for Frontier soundtrack. They're making a big deal out of the game. And, every time Sonic goes through a big change, they make sure to deliver on the soundtrack with Tony Blooper. No, yeah, and I agree with you. My thing, no, yeah, I would agree with you too. I think it's good to say that Otani has had many more W's than he has taken L's. This is a recent thing of me just like being like, okay, I don't think I fuck with this Otani. That's a very recent thing for me. So he's been showing up before. He's been showing up for a while, bro. Sorry guys, that was my bad, bro. My bad.
Sometimes I wanna just chill and land, but I'm the protector of the emeralds and gems. Stay knuckled up in a deep cut. I'm seeing skulls that burn, they trying to throw me off. Avoiding my luck, I'm feeling kinda stuck. Don't call me knuckles, give me a box.
Insane, guys. Crazy, dude. The only thing that is a huge red flag for Frontiers is Morio Kishimoto's involvement. He's apparently the lead director of this game, and his track record is concerning as hell. Yeah, he did Lost World and Forces, correct? He was involved with Forces, and I think he produced Lost World, right? Tell me if I'm wrong. I've been wrong before. Let me know if I'm wrong. That's true? Okay. Yeah, that is honestly a little concerning thinking about it. Yeah, Lost World and Forces. Not the best games to spearheaded. But I mean, here's hoping it's a new Sonic, new year. You know what I mean? New Sonic game, everything's all new. There's a good chance this is just so epic, guys, and we're just gonna think it's so epic and so hyper awesome. You know, we don't even remember that he did Lost World and Forces. We're just like, oh my god, this was so cool. I totally forgot you did these other two things that were just absolutely terrible. They always stay kind of line.
Sometimes I wanna just chill and land, but I'm the protector of the emeralds and gems. Stay knuckled up in a deep cut. I'm
wonderful, bro. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just gaming out at this point. I'm sorry. Yeah, and I think that's it for Frontiers, honestly. I'm trying to think to myself. I really don't think I have anything else to discuss in regard to Frontiers. I think I kind of went into everything already in the stream. How long has it been? It's really soon. Yeah, we're coming up on almost 2 hours, so an hour and 50 minutes basically. Any closing comments, questions, you know, anything you guys want to discuss before I end the stream, because I'm gonna end it soon. Yeah, let me know if you guys want to discuss anything before I leave. If not, I'll just pack it up. Morio Kishimoto has been lead designer and director on a bunch of Sonic games, mostly the worst ones. The only good credit is colors. Yeah, Black Knight is a mixed bag. Interesting. Yeah, guy seems like a mixed bag generally. I don't like Black Knight. I think Black Knight's kind of bad, like from a gameplay perspective. So, looking at it from that, what was he? Was he the? Yeah, like on a gameplay on a gameplay level, I don't fuck with that. Black Knight. What was he on Black Knight though? Was he like a director, or what's the deal with that?
Stations here somewhere. All we have to do is find it. I know we'll need a key to get inside. That's our only way to find it. So let's go.
that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, he was lead game designer. Okay, that's not the best credit to have, if I'm being 100%. That is not the best track record. Wow, Black Knight, lead game designer. Oh Jesus, he was the lead game designer, and he's heading the project. Ooh, I don't know how that makes me feel, guys. I'll be honest. I think Black Knight is like a very bad game from a gameplay perspective, like from a game design standpoint. Not to say the work is like shoddy or anything like that. I just don't think it's very good. I've been playing it a lot for the second part of the Black Knight miniseries, and I have a lot more grievances with that game than I initially thought. I didn't think I had too much to say about Black Knight, gameplay wise, but after like going back and playing through it again, I'm like, dude, don't know about this. Yeah, and the director of Forces too, so I don't know. Let's give him a chance. It's a new opportunity. You know, he's human. He has the capacity to learn from his mistakes. So, on that front, you know, in that regard, let's just leave it. It is what it is. Lead game designer of Secret Rings too. Wow, Jesus. That is not a favorable track record at all. Yeah, but again, it is what it is. I like Black Knight as a kid, and I think the emote stuff is cool when you're younger, but annoying when you... Yeah, exactly. That's what I don't like about it, and it's not even very responsive either. Like, it just doesn't... The combat does not flow well within itself. Or it doesn't... I guess I could just say it doesn't flow into itself. No harmony in that game internally, I don't think, from a game design standpoint. And that's my biggest issue with it, I feel, is there's so many conflicting mechanics and stuff like that. It feels like it should be one game when in all actuality it really is this game, you know? And it's like, it doesn't work all that much in hindsight. It may sound like a good idea on paper, but in execution, very flawed design philosophy, I feel. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum. You ready to go in space? Help me get the emerald. Yeah, and I get that. I think that's fair. I'm kind of a little worried and a little concerned myself. That's not the it's not the most reassuring thing to hear. That's for sure. Time to get in. Can't fly or climb. I just can't fly. Hope I don't die. Years coming my way. Straight. How'd you play it? Yeah, how'd you play it? Oh, dude, I'm sure the motion controls in Black Knight would be 10 times better on Joy-Con because there's no fucking stupid AR scanner. There's no sensor bar, you know? It's just like the shit's in the Joy-Con and you can just do it. Oh, what's up, Temsy? Ooh, awesome, bro. That's what's up. We've done a lot of talking, bro. We've been getting down to business, figuring shit out, hashing it out. It would be crazy if Chow were to show up. I agree, actually. That would be nuts. It would be insane, dude. Chow in a Sonic game? Wow, that's crazy. I said that ironically, but like, Chow in a Sonic game in 2021 or 22? Insane. Yeah, shit. Well, thanks for stopping by, Tumsy. Actually, you came into the opportune moment. I'm about to end the stream soon, but that's what's up. Real recognizes real. Yeah, actually, on that note, I think I am actually done, guys. I think I am done. What's it called? Talking for the night. Very good stream. Awesome stream. 100%. I'll be sure to do more of this. Yeah, for sure, Temzy. I got you, brother. Take it easy. Have a good day at church tomorrow, too, bro. Get your worship in. But yeah, that was a great stream, y'all. I'm definitely gonna try and do more of these, just like these little chill, like relax, like let's talk and all that type of stuff. More stuff's coming. What's it called? Yes, tragic, bro. Tragic, yeah. Right at the tail end of it, but don't worry. More of these are gonna be coming soon. What's it called? And more content is coming to the channel too. Again, guys, I'm working on a lot of things. I'm hoping to start rolling some stuff out come next week, like significant major stuff. And I have a lot of new ideas that I want to kind of put into practice, just for like how I can make content and the type of content that I can do. Yeah, no problem. Thank you guys for showing up. Like legit, always a good time with you guys. Just sitting and talking. So I appreciate that, y'all. Thank you for that, 110%. But yeah, keep an eye out for new stuff with the channel. All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna be trying out a lot of new things this year. And again, I'm never gonna ask you guys to like, you know, go out of your way and support and stuff like that. Just show up and what's it called? The way I said that was a little aggressive. Show up, and if you enjoy what you like, then support the content by sharing and, you know, staying up to date with what's going on with the channel. But that's it. I know it was a mouthful. I'm gonna end the. Okay, sick. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. I will see you guys later. Again, some new stuff is coming soon. Take care, y'all.